Okay, so I'm going to show you how to clean out the sprayer today. So what you got to know is the sprayer right now is full of paint in the hose, in the pump, and in the spray hose. So first thing we're going to do is clean off the inlet hose, and we'll just spray that off with a little bit of water. Try and get it fairly clean. Right, now we're going to put the inlet hose in some clean, fresh water. And we're going to pump out all the paint from the inlet hose and from the pump. So we'll take the primer tube, and this knob will release all the paint. Now what we're looking for here is, as soon as you see it starting to get liquid, you know that it's the paint is out of the pump. So now the pump is free of paint and the hose is free of paint. So we're going to move on to the sprayer hose. And the same thing, we turn the pressure down the way we don't kill ourselves. Take the tip out of the gun, and then we'll spray all the paint from the hose into the bucket. Now you got to be careful that we're not going to spray a lot of paint out of here, so point it at the edge, pull slowly, and then we're just going to pump all the paint out of the hose. And there you can see, you got to be just watch for it. As soon as it starts to get liquidy, you know that there's water coming out. So now we're done with that. We can close up the paint and move that out of the way. Okay, so next thing you want to do, we're actually going to take off the inlet hose and clean it out. And the way to do that is right down here. There's this clamp. So you just squeeze the clamp, push down, and the whole inlet hose will come right off. And you can see there's a lot of paint still in there. We're just going to clean that out by using the water hose. We're going to back flush it, and you'll see it comes out the pickup tube right there. And you'll know you're done whenever it starts to run clear. See how much paint is in there. Okay, so now we're getting it pretty clear. Once it's relatively clear, we can call that good. Let's make sure to spray off the Rock Guard strainer. And then you can see there's still a little bit of paint in there. We're just going to clean that off just a little bit. And then we'll put the hose back. Put it back, just shove it in the hole, clamp this little metal clamp, and it's all back together. Now, we'll take the, we'll just go back into the clean water, and we'll put the, over here on the knob, there's a section that says clean, quick clean. So we want to be in the quick clean area, and then we'll start letting the water out. And you see what happens when you quick clean, it pulsates like that. And then we're just going to run this until the water runs clean. And while we're waiting on that, you can clean up the any extra paint that's on the tube on here. So once that's decently clean, we'll do the same thing with the gun, and basically we're just going to spray out whatever's left onto the ground. Let's clean up the gun at the same time. To take the tip off, you can just use your hose to clean that out. Take off any extra paint that's built up in here. Just rinse off the gun and any overspray that's on there while we're waiting for the pump to clear. Now you can see you can see that it's sort of starting to run clear. Not quite, but almost. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to get some clean, fresh water just to make sure we're getting clean water on the input. Okay, we got clean water in there, and we'll just continue on with this until it runs clean. So we're just going to keep letting it run until the water is fairly clean. Alright, and when it gets to about like that, you're good to go. We're going to reassemble the gun. Put the tip back on like this. And then we'll take the tip, the spray tip, and we'll clean that out. Just with the water hose, clean off any built up paint. Like that, just clean off any built up paint. Make sure there's no paint in the tip itself. We'll just put the tip back in the gun, and we'll give it a few shots, and then reverse it, a few shots. Okay, and now we're done with that. Next thing you want to do, drain the water out, whatever's left, and just put the hose over there like that, and then use your rag, wipe up any paint that's on the hose, dry off the machine, and then once the machine's dry and clean, we're going to use this WD-40 silicone lubricant. We're just going to spray a light coat on the machine and on the gun, and then we're just going to wipe it off and rub it in. This stuff keeps the machine clean, it stops paint from sticking to it, and just generally keeps everything in nicer shape. This stuff, once it dries, it'll dry clear and waterproof, and water will not stick to it. Now, one thing to mention is there are filters. There are filters inside the gun and inside the sprayer down here. Now, we're not going to clean those out every single time. You only clean that out about once a month. But for standard cleaning, this will do the trick. Now we just roll up the hose and we're done.